Hey guys, this is Anna with Passions of Paper. I've got a new journal with you guys today, of course, like always. Um, so I was not originally, as you can see, this is kind of Halloween themed, Gothic. I was not actually planning on making this kind of journal, but I was seeing all these amazing creations people were coming out with for Halloween. Edgar Allan Poe journals and Raven journals and just the black and the cream, the tan color schemes, and I was just absolutely in love. And of course, in the junk journaling world, when you're in love with something, you gotta make it. You gotta get it out of your system before you can move on with anything else. So that's what I did. I just I tried to make a certain kind of cover, and this ended up not being it, but I loved it so much that I went with it because this is pretty wickedly cool. What do you guys think? I used it's got so many layers in this thing. This is a pretty thick cover. This is the base itself is an antique book. I think it's like an encyclopedia type of book maybe. It's the book board itself is really thick and really heavy, and that's why I chose it for this. This was actually supposed to be my journal, and I was saving that book board for my own personal journal because I love the weight of it. But then I made this cover, and it wasn't the cover I was trying to make for myself, but I loved it so much that I had to keep it, and I just basically made another cover for myself, and so I didn't want to waste this one, and I don't need two Gothic journals for myself, so I made this one to sell. So it's got this really thick book board. It's antique from like 1907, I think, or something like that. And then I used a lot of coffee dyed cheesecloth, all different shades of coffee dyed under there. It's really thick, really patterned. And I did some I did several layers of creepy cloth all the way around. Oh, and then there's also, we've got like a coffee dyed sheet back here. And then I even did some inking to it to make it look vintage. So lots of layers of this cheesecloth, and there you can see the signatures sewn in. And then I made a little hole in the center, and I put this picture of this like creepy old house, really big house. Kind of going with like a haunted house theme here, and it just says "Face your fears." It's basically like enter the creepy house, which is like a comparison to entering the journal, the creepy journal, Gothic. So this tassel is removable. It's on a bulldog clip here, and it's small for my normal tassels, but it feels appropriate for this journal. Usually when the journals get really big, it feels more appropriate to have a smaller tassel, so it's not making the journal just seem ridiculously huge. And then I did this silk chiffon closure here that I just tie in a knot. And so I don't think I glued these, so these are not permanent. So if you don't like closures, you could probably just take that right out. And this is doubled up, so make sure when you're untying it that you do grab two pieces. So I just like the extra fluff that two pieces adds because it's kind of a thin material. And just enjoy the glory of this. I love this journal. This journal turned out beautiful. Normally I put a pocket on the front inside cover, well actually on both inside covers, but I did not want to cover up this antique book plate, or well, the book board. And as you can see here, it's got this antique writing from 1905 to 1907, and it's just beautiful. And then there's some more writing down in here that you can kind of see through the creepy cloth. And I didn't want to cover that up. I loved it. It kind of felt like it went with the book. And in here, as you can see, this image is amazing and pairs perfectly with this. So this is from MyPorchPrints. She came out with an Edgar Allan Poe, like a Victorian Gothic themed kit, and it was perfect. This journal just needed that. Like, I wanted to go Gothic and grungy, but I also wanted that little bit of prettiness, so I did lots of pretty laces throughout, and this kit, which is just gorgeous, really adds to that. But it's not too pretty. You guys know me, I don't really make feminine things, so it's just a subtle amount. And then on the back cover here, you can see we've got another one of those images. And this little library card came with it. So I wanted to keep that all intact and just kind of cover a little bit to add some goth and mystery to it. And yeah, I was right. So I did not glue these down, so you could take this off if you wanted to, if you don't like the closures. I know some people don't. So I left it like that, but they will not fall off on their own, so you do not have to worry about that. Now, the inside. Alright, so first off, this journal is 9.5 inches by 6.5 inches. She has a 3-inch spine and a 5.5-inch gator mouth, like sitting down this way with her own weight pressing down on her. If you just kind of freeform her, she does open up quite a bit. I think it's like 7.5 inches. And then there are 348 pages, and I did a lot of decorating, so it's a little bit less pages than my normal journals, but she's very, very full. I wanted to have a lot of fun in this one, so I tried to keep the pages a little less to give me some room to play. Did some paint splatters. I found some really amazing digitals for this one, and I'll be, of course, linking those in the description box below. This, I used some Rolodex cards and made a little notebook. I coffee dyed most of the ephemera to try and make it match. Some things were left white here or there to just kind of, I do like to leave a little bit of whiteness to kind of give it that contrast. This is printed on vellum paper and made a pocket out of that. Here we've got this little wagon. It says Bucket of Blood, Dead Wagon. So that was fun for a Gothic journal. Definitely fitting. Got a raven here. Cheesecloth. Lovely crunchy paper. Some of my burnt paper. Did some stitching. Just a cluster there. The burnt paper is kind of fragile, so be careful with that, but I think that just makes it look really cool. So, we've got some tabs laced throughout. Some fun script. I love this page. This is gorgeous. On this mysterious cloaked person here. These grungy printables. They're so much fun. I absolutely love these printables I got for this journal. Like I said, I'm going to link that below, but I really had so much fun playing with them. Just got some stuff here. This is just a plain card that I made and grunched up a lot and finished, what's the word? Got a little spider on a spiderweb charm. This one I left blank so you can add your own stuff to it. little tag there. Put it a little crooked because I like to see this come out the side. I love these black papers. Secret writing space. We've got a paint chip here. I don't attach the paper in the middle because I love how you can hear the crinkles and play with it. So anytime you see these papers sewn on to my cards, that's usually how they're made. Just not attached in the center. This is one of, I've got 3 of PinkMonarch Halloween Super Simples in here. So this was one of them that I made. These are paper clips, and these are pockets with ephemera, and so that just slides right in there. This one's the same thing, and then we've got this ephemera here, and then here we've got this little flip out one, and I made this little notepad with some crunchy paper. These were a lot of fun, so if you guys are looking for just a fun Halloween kit to do, her Halloween Super Simples are really easy and just so much fun. You can totally put your own spin on it and just have as much fun as you want and go crazy. So I really had fun doing those. I love to have my fibers hanging out on the edges, so I do a lot of eyelash trims and laces on the edging. I also like it as a border for when I'm writing, just to have that little side border. Adds interest. I get bored very, very easily if a journal is just the same thing over and over, so I really like to just have lots and lots of variety in my journals. And I like textures. Lots of textures. This journal has quite a few textures in it. And lots of imagery. I really enjoy imagery, and this journal is full of it. Here we've got this fun little tag that was from PinkMonarch, I believe. And I just added a few things to make it fun. I like these little brass radiator tags. I just got those, and they're really fun to play with. Using my alcohol inks on them. Fun little baby price tag there. I like to keep these cords hanging out. We've got a picture here of an old building. And then these creepy little kids. I don't know what it is about people when they got their pictures taken back in the day, but they were never happy in them. So I feel like they kind of really fit in with the goth journal pretty easily because they're just kind of creepy looking. So serious, which just doesn't seem normal. When are kids ever serious? Here we've just got a little envelope with a rusted paper clip on it. And some ephemera inside. Just some writing space. I did a lot of pages with imagery in this one, so I tried to use or add a lot of ephemera for extra writing space. So here we've got a rusted bulldog clip, and then this opens out, and then you can open these flaps, and there's some secret writing space. Beautiful page here. I love this lace trim. This feels very gothic to me. And the paint splatters. Another one of those radiator tags on some fibers. Just got some writing space there. They apparently just got married, but they're not very happy about it. This says flipped, and I realized Garrett was right about one thing. I had flipped completely. Sound like something that could go in a dark journal. Here we've got a lock key charm and an envelope here with some bugs all over it. And some ephemera. Looks like a receipt or letter from a big Gothic house there. Could be haunted. This dictionary page, so it's got this bat here, and it says vampire. But nowhere on this page does it say vampire or vampire bat or anything. So I don't know why that picture was there. Must have been on the next page. But I like the picture of the bat. That was cool. So he had to go in here. This, so in a lot of Halloween journals, I see people do 13, but Halloween's on 31. So I did this little interesting thing where it's like 13 backwards, and if you flip it open, it says 31. I just stenciled it on both sides, so I thought that was fun. Here we've just got this little beautiful paper. It flips up for some writing space, and then I've got a little notepad here. Plenty of writing space on these, and beautiful backgrounds. These backgrounds are both from MyPorchPrints Edgar Allan Poe kit. I absolutely love that kit. It's gorgeous. It's like dark and creepy, but so elegant and beautiful at the same time. We've got a little bookmark here with a fuzzy tassel. And some writing space on the back of that. And that just slips into this pocket here. We've got that mysterious cloaked person again, and a raven up here. Going for a stroll. Just a tag here. And then this flips up for some more writing space. And we've just got a lot of cheesecloth here. Here we've got this picture of these little kids and their creepy little toys. And then another one of these little price tag thingies that you can write on. Goes right in there. Hopefully it was still in frame. I have not started on my book yet. I've only made the cover so far, but after making this, I'm so excited to go and make my own. This was so much fun. Look at that house. That is really cool. I know Halloween's already almost here and almost over. Like I said, I was not planning on doing this until I was seeing everyone else's journals. So that's why I didn't really do a Halloween specific journal. It's more Halloween-esque, just kind of Gothic. So hopefully you don't feel like this is only just a Halloween journal. I've been wanting to make something like this for a while and just haven't gotten around to it. My next plans are, well, I'm going to focus on my journal for a little while and take a little break. I'm a gamer girl and I like to spend time on games. Ooh, I forgot to show you guys what's in these pockets. Here we've got this really old postcard of all these phones. It's the telephones and switchboards. Looks kind of creepy, so I included that. The other pockets, we've got this ephemera from Tim Holtz, I believe. It's a hair cutting chart, and I have this postcard here of this really old and creepy looking barbershop. That chair was made in 1879. It's really blurry, so it's not my phone, because my phone's what's recording. The wording in there is kind of blurry. But I thought that was so cool how these kind of go together, and then this gives you a little description on the card and a little story back there, and it's all creepy looking. So yeah, that was fun. But as I was saying, I'm a gamer girl, so I like to spend time playing games. I got a Nintendo Switch, and I play games on Steam on my computer. Love those little crystals, whatever they're called. And so I've just been itching to get back into that. Alright, this one's fun. This says, ring around the rosy, a pocket full of posies, ashes, ashes, we all fall down. And then this opens up several different ways. So here we've got, these two pages have a double pocket. With ephemera, I'm not going to pull all these out. Ephemera in both of those. And then this opens up, and we've got that mysterious person there, and a raven. Here we've got this pocket with this little boy here. So that paper. And then this is where the fun begins. We've got this thing here that opens out, and we've got Annabel Lee by Edgar Allan Poe. His poem in here. And then in here, I made a nice deeper pocket with this little booklet. And it's got a wax seal on the back to hold this string on. And I'll go ahead and open that up and show you guys the inside. So see how the string does not fall off. Nice. So just some fun ephemera there. And then this side flips open, and we've got these pictures, and we've got these tags that come out. For more writing space. And then these things here are these like chalkboard stickers that you can write on with chalk. I've got it on here as well. And they've got a cool texture to them too. So you can like put labels on here with some chalk, or probably even some gel pen. And I just thought that was a cool touch. I think that's it. Yeah. Alright, and then I put some writing space on here. This was matte paper, and I painted it, so it feels really cool. But anyways, like I said, I'm taking a break for myself, and then I've been craving all year long to do a light blue type of journal, and I think for winter that's what I'll do. Do like some ice blue journals. I don't really have much planned past that. I'll have to do a lot of research on some digitals and do some dyeing, paper dyeing, and a lot of work. It takes a lot of work to make one of these things, that's for sure. extra writing space on that. "348 pages, so it's a lot smaller than most of my journals, but it's still a very, very big journal. And a lot to go through. Here I've got a bird. It was the closest bird I could find to something that looked ravenish. Here I've got a little scrappy notepad. This was left over from my previous grungy journals that I just finished. And this journal's grungy, so I thought it fit. Love the crunch. We've got some pockets here of books because Edgar Allan Poe wrote books and stories, so I felt like book-themed stuff kind of fit too. Some ephemera in this pocket. So this was supposed to be a double pocket, and I made a mistake and glued the top down, so that's only one pocket. You probably wouldn't have known it was a mistake if I never even said it. But it was. I made a mistake. This is another one of those super simples from PinkMonarch. This one is Edgar Allan Poe themed. And here we've got a little pull-out pocket and some stuff to write on here. And then this has a belly band. It's got more writing space on that. And then this just opens up for lots of writing space. And then it opens up here for more writing space and some raven decorations. And then it opens up this way, and it's got some more ephemera here. And it's got one of these little 3D sticker things that you can feel the texture of. And some writing space on that. I love this paper. I don't know how it turned out like that. It might have been one of the ones that I like crinkled up before putting in my... Oh, so when I coffee dyed these papers, I tried something new. I did some of Tim Holtz black re-inker in my coffee dye. And I think that's what happened here. When I crinkled it up and then flattened it back out and put it into the solution, I think that the crinkles soaked up some of the black re-inker. And then it also made the coffee solution more of this grayish brown instead of a reddish brown. And that was really awesome. Because sometimes you don't want that reddish brown. You want more of this gray brown, black brown color. So that was how these were dyed. And I think I might actually start coffee dyeing my papers that way from now on. Because I really love this color way more. And then this is the last Halloween Super Simple I used from PinkMonarch. I really like this one with this tab here on this page. And then I made this little keychain on here. It's got a lock on one side and a key on the other. And it's just got this one was haunted house theme, so of course that fits this journal. Then on the back we've got some writing space, and I just did a little flip out for some secret writing space there. Although it's really kind of all secret on this piece here, because it really just looks like it's a tab. So that's pretty cool how that looks. Just like a tab, like it doesn't come out. And then we've just got all this ephemera in here. that has plenty of writing space on the back. Here we've got a little pocket. I loved this foreign script on this paper, and then this with this book opened up here, and so I added the specimens of handwriting card into that. And that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. She is already listed in my Etsy shop. I will be putting the link for that in my description box below. And I just hope you guys have a great day. And stay tuned for my future winter series, I guess. Unless I get inspiration for something else. And come out with something else in between. You guys have a great day. Bye.